10 countries that still have travel restrictions entering 2023. Although COVID travel restrictions are a thing of the past for more than 150 countries, there are still many destinations have requirements in place. While the majority of the world's countries have dropped all restrictions and returned to normal travel, there are a number of countries that still cling to ineffective travel restrictions that stifle their economic recovery and tourism industry. Going into 2023, here are 10 popular countries that still have travel restrictions in place, including vaccine, testing, and mask requirements. This is not an exhaustive list. The United States is one of the last countries on Earth that still fully bans unvaccinated travelers from entering the country. Foreign visitors who are not citizens or immigrants to the United States are still unable to enter the country unless they can show proof of vaccination. Indonesia is another country that still has extremely strict rules in place. The country is only open to vaccinated travelers at this time. The caveat for unvaccinated travelers is that they may enter the country only with a negative COVID test, a 5-day hotel quarantine, and the agreement to receive the first dose of the vaccine at their quarantine hotel. In addition to the above requirements, vaccinated travelers must register with an Indonesian health app. Many parts of Indonesia continue to have a mask mandate as well. The Philippines is open to vaccinated travelers without restrictions. Unvaccinated travelers may visit the Philippines, but they must still provide a negative COVID test upon arrival. Top 5 travel insurance plans for 2023, starting at $10 per week. Brazil is a popular South American destination that still has travel restrictions in place. Unvaccinated travelers must present a negative COVID test. Additionally, the country reinstated mask mandates in November 2022. Another country in South America that still has COVID restrictions in place is Colombia. While this country is open to vaccinated travelers without restrictions, unvaccinated travelers must demonstrate proof of a negative COVID test upon arrival in order to enter the country. Chile, like many of its neighbors in South America, requires that unvaccinated travelers present a negative COVID test in order to enter the country. Additionally, only vaccinated travelers are allowed in the Chilean territory of Rapa Nui, or Easter Island. Unvaccinated travelers are currently banned from visiting Easter Island, even with a negative test. While many neighboring countries in Central America like Costa Rica have dropped all entry restrictions, Nicaragua still has COVID rules in place. Vaccinated travelers can visit without restrictions, but unvaccinated travelers must present a negative COVID test. Turks Caicos is the only remaining destination in the Caribbean that still has COVID restrictions in place. It's one of the last places in the world that fully bans unvaccinated tourists. Only vaccinated travelers are welcome at this time. While Singapore is open to vaccinated travelers without restrictions, unvaccinated travelers must still comply with 2 rules. First, they must present a negative COVID test upon arrival. Second, they must demonstrate proof of travel insurance that covers COVID. China is still fully closed for tourism, with no signs of reopening. Although the country eased its notoriously strict COVID requirements recently, it's still impossible to obtain a tourist visa. Travelers who are allowed into China, including foreign nationals with residence permits and select visas, must still adhere to extreme restrictions including quarantines, indoor and outdoor masking at all times, constant testing, and surveillance. In addition to the above destinations, the following countries still have restrictions in place as of December 2022. Additionally, several countries in Oceania, including Fiji, Nauru, and Tonga, and Africa, including Ghana and Liberia, still have restrictions in place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and leave us your comment. My God bless you.